What are you doing here?
I came to get a divorce. Is your wife King?
How could that be? There's nothing between King and me.
You said your wife's surname is Jiang. Don't tell me there's another one with an old-fashioned name.
How did you know?
Because I used to have a former name. Jiang Zhaodi. No wonder I thought that phone number looked familiar.
Zhang Zhaodi. So you're Zhang Zhaodi.
Yeah, that's me. Surprised? Unexpected, huh? What are you doing? Being a pervert?
Kissing my own wife is called romance.
In broad daylight.
Now I see why Grandma likes you so much. No wonder last time. Your dad came to the Chi family for you.
My dad came to the Chi family?
That time, when you went to the restroom. If you hadn't gone to the restroom, we wouldn't have had this misunderstanding for so long. What are you doing?
Actually, that day, I didn't go to the restroom. I went to a study, and guess what? I saw a photo.
What photo? Oh no.
Someone took my photo and scribbled on it with stickers. Tell me, who on earth hates me that much?
It's just a defaced photo.
My granddaughter-in-law fled abroad. I'll put her photo here. To remind Moo, he's a married man. Perfect spot. To keep him from some vixen's claws.
You're a young lady, so pretty and bright, who ran off for 30 million. Ha ha ha. Am I not worth more than 30 million? Huh? Anyway, you saw me at the hotel, but didn't recognize me either.
Yes, I'm being unreasonable. Right, I forgot. Fine, it's all my fault.
You're always right. Let's go home.
Mr. Chi, Mrs. Qi has returned to the country.
That gold digger doesn't deserve the title. Middle East needs a security guard. Perhaps you should go.
My apologies, Mr. Qi. Zhang Zhaodi has come back.
No more reports about her to me. I'm not interested.
Understood, sir.
I knew it. Hearing Jiang Zhaodi's name always brings trouble. Disgusting.
Sorry, Zhaodi, making you help me catch a mistress right after your return.
Call me Zizi. Are you sure they went into room 666?
Yeah, absolutely certain.
Fine, go block the door first. That scumbag Luo Jun dares to cheat. I'll knock him back to square one. Let's go. Six, 666. You're sure it's this one?
I'm certain.
All right. Go block that door. You shameless homewrecker. Get... Why is it a man?
Who are you?
With his face and body, no wonder Luo Jun changed his taste.
Barging into my room, taking photos of me. Your approach is unique. For a stalker.
Who's stalking whom? With your looks. Why steal someone's boyfriend? Give me back my phone.
Want your phone? Come get it yourself.
What are you doing?
I just wanted to tell you, I'm straight.
Don't touch me. I'm a married woman. Let go.
You're married? What man would be unlucky enough to end up with you? Prepare divorce papers. I'm divorcing Zhang Zhaodi.
Sorry about earlier. I got the room number wrong.
Good heavens, you messed up. If Luo Jun really had a male homewrecker, my worldview would have shattered. And another thing, those days are over. I changed the backward name ages ago. Call me Zhang Jizi now.
Ungrateful brat. Back then, you ran off after getting married. Now go apologize to the cheese.
I won't go.
Your brother's wedding needs funding. I've raised you for decades. Time to repay your debt.
Dad, I won't marry some stranger. I'm not your bargaining chip.
This was arranged by Madam Qi herself. You don't get to be picky. Come with me. Zhang Zhaodi, speak up. Cat got your tongue?
Not mute anymore. I'm dead. From now on, there will be no more Zhang Zhaodi in this world.
Cheesy.
It's okay. I stopped caring long ago about family who don't love me. I have an interview this afternoon. Gotta go. Bye.
Cheesy. In this world, there will be someone who loves you deeply. They'll give you all the love you've never had and more.
My grandson's wife's character and looks are impeccable. What are you doing?
You're in luck today. I've got a magical potion. Drink it, and your rheumatism will vanish forever. Only why? 180,000 per bottle.
Really?
Absolutely.
Let me see. Didn't get enough beating last time?
Zhang Zhaodi. You again? Just you wait.
Fine, I'll be right here waiting. Call your buddies and bring them here. Let's do 3v3. Madam, that scumbag is a scammer targeting elders. If we have any issues, we should go to the hospital.
Moo's so disappointing. He still hasn't brought her home. Mew. Your wife's back in the country. Be sensible. Go bring her home yourself.
No way I'm going. I'm divorcing her. That woman today was nice. Too bad.
Divorce? Look at your wife. So beautiful. How could you?
Grandma, I'm not watching this. It'll give me nightmares. I have zero interest in her. Just let me divorce her already. Again? When you forced me to marry her, you pulled this same stunt?
My heart hurts. My poor granddaughter-in-law, this rascal, didn't even show up to register. The wedding photo was photoshopped.
Fine, no divorce. We'll stay married. Happy now?
That's a good boy. Here's 10 million. Buy a pair of wedding rings as a welcome gift for Jody. Bring her for dinner tonight.
Grandma, I'll take the money.
How may I assist you today?
Any ring recommendations?
May I suggest this design?
All right.
Excellent choice, sir. This particular set is one of a kind worldwide. It's truly the most unique in existence, priced at $3 million.
3 million? She's not worth it. Show me your cheapest option.
Apologies. Mr. Key, your grandmother insisted on the most expensive. Please try this. Come on.
Got the job. What should I buy as a reward?
Perhaps let me show you a more affordable pair.
Okay. How about this one? Looks perfect, doesn't it?
Check out this pair.
All right. Try it. Just try.
He really does prefer men. They actually look good together.
This one?
Okay.
You're stalking me?
Psycho. Who'd stalk you? Own the mall or something. Can't I shop here?
You know what you're doing. But I'll give you a chance to dine with me.
This scumbag is hitting on me right in front of his partner. Trying to play both sides? This scumbag is hitting on me right in front of his partner. Trying to play both sides? This dinner invitation doesn't interest me. Also, please behave yourself.
Mr. Key, I've bought the ring.
Happy wedding. Better keep an eye on him. He's scheming something. What should I buy?
Mr. Key, who is she? What's she talking about?
Don't know her. Dig up her background.
Yes, sir.
That woman fled abroad on the wedding day, stealing the Chi family's 30 million betrothal gifts. Now she's back. Probably broke again.
Hello. The number you dialed.
Sir, we've traced yesterday's woman. She's in our company. Just yesterday, interviewed for design department.
When was her interview?
Yesterday afternoon.
This woman met me at the hotel. Claimed no interest yet.
Why is he smiling? It's creeping me out.
Design department's full, right? Tell HR to transfer her to CEO's office.
I don't think so. The design department is newly expanded. There are over 40 vacancies. The CEO's office isn't short of people. There are even 2 extra idle people to optimize.
If you really can't spare anyone, you'll be the one to go. To make room for her.
We need people. We really need people. I'll take care of it right away. Mr. Key, never interested in women, finally opened his eyes.
Chen Shi. Yudarek. Hi, Grandma.
Why didn't you bring Jowdy back last night? Are you trying to brush me off again?
Grandma, on the day of the wedding, she ran off abroad. Now she's back and expects me to go find her. She clearly wants our family to revolve around her. Grandma, the more you spoil her, the more unruly she'll become. I'm not falling for it. She can come home or not. If she doesn't come back, then never.
What's wrong with spoiling her a little? Our family is rich and powerful. Can't we even spoil her? Back when she went abroad, I was the one who agreed to it. Anyway, next week, at my birthday banquet, if I don't see her, you'll no longer have a grandma.
Grandma. Grandma. I don't know what that woman fed Grandma that made her so agreeable. Don't let me catch her. Otherwise, I'll strangle her. Don't bother me.
Sorry about that. I'll come back later. Seems the CEO has got quite a temper.
Wait.
It's you.
You're still pretending? Since you love acting so much, I'll play along. What a coincidence. Why are you looking for me?
HR just notified me about transferring to the CEO's office as executive assistant. You must be Mr. Chi, the CEO?
Chima.
My surname is Jiang.
Jiang?
Jiang Jizi, like the flower. A pleasure.
Way better than Zhaodi. People really can't be compared. Of all surnames, why share that awful woman's last name?
Well, Mr. Key, transferring me here. Was this your doing?
Sir, how may I assist you?
You arranged this?
Don't act daft. This is taking the mickey.
Must be company policy. What? Not happy about it?
No, I prefer design work.
Then follow company orders. Chen Shi, show her around and explain her duties.
Yes, sir. Ms. Jiang, I'm Chen Shi, chief assistant to Mr. Chi. We've met before.
You're his chief assistant? Interesting. How thrilling.
What?
Nothing. I just saw Mr. C looking really pissed off. Did something happen?
Let's talk over here. He rarely gets angry. The only one who can upset him is his wife.
He's married? So, has Mrs. Key been cheated on as badly as my investments have tanked? That's so tragic.
Let's go. I'll show you around.
Scumbag. Assistant Chen, doesn't working closely with Mr. Chi trouble you?
Trouble me? Not really.
Okay.
But physically exhausting. Mr. Key keeps making these bizarre demands. My back's about to give out.
So intense. This is crazy.
Let's go.
Being an assistant is exhausting, but the pay is 10 times better. Money, come on, flow in from everywhere. Who's getting rich? Jiang Jizi will.
Stop that thief. Catch the thief.
Madam, could you check if anything valuable is missing?
Thank you. The gift from my grandson's wife is safe.
You're so kind to her.
She's beautiful and gentle. Aren't you my granddaughter-in-law? Aren't you my granddaughter-in-law?
Madam, if there's nothing else, I'll get going now.
Why is she leaving? Chima must have offended her. My leg hurts so bad, I think I sprained my ankle. Could you take me home?
Sure. Do you need to go to the hospital?
No need.
Come on, take it slow. Madam, are you sure you don't need a doctor?
Not necessary. Go to the study room and get me pain relief spray. That's all I need.
Okay, I'll go right away. Stay put and don't move.
Mo, I broke my leg. Come home immediately.
What? I'm on my way.
Well. Pain relief spray. Pain relief, pain. Pain relief spray. Pain relief? Time for me to shine and save the day. Is this a marriage certificate? Why does it look familiar?
Don't touch that unlucky thing here.
Mr. Chi, this is your house? Sorry about that. I didn't mean to.
It's fine. What's broken is broken. If Grandma hadn't forced me, I'd never let her step foot here.
Is this photo of Mrs. Key?
She's just some gold-digging social climber. She's not worthy of being Mrs. Chi. What? You're jealous? First the office, now my home. You're persistent. But it's working.
Mr. Chi, you're a married man with your so-called friend. This talk is inappropriate.
We've never even met, and we don't even like each other. Grandma's birthday in 3 days. Come with me.
Thanks, but no. Even dogs wouldn't go. Shouldn't you bring your actual wife to such events?
Still denying you're jealous? Relax. I'll divorce that woman. Since she's hiding from me, I'll humiliate her publicly.
You're despicable.
Refuse and I'll dock your pay.
No. I can't let that happen.
Dad, why are you lurking here?
Isn't this the old hag's place?
Dad, make Zhang Jiaodi pay more child support and provide a catchment house. Bao's your real grandson, the Zhang family heir.
She's avoiding us. Other daughters support their families and raise brothers, but she only cares about herself.
Oh, right. The old hag's birthday is tomorrow. She adores Zhang Jiaodi, so she'll be invited.
Let's crash the old hag's birthday party.
Let's go.
Grandma, we're home.
Grandma, happy birthday.
Wonderful. Come sit down. This is the best gift I've ever received.
Is this Mrs. Key? No way. That woman left right after getting registered. Mr. Key detests her. He wouldn't bring her here.
She fled after getting married?
This was arranged by Madame Chi herself.
Madam Chi, this can't be happening.
What?
Nothing. Grandma, I need to use the restroom.
You brat, did you make your wife angry again?
Grandma, how do you change moods so quickly?
Go make things right with her, or I won't celebrate my birthday at all.
Hello, Mr. Chi. Young Jowdy, show yourself.
Such a scumbag. Does he hate his wife that much? It can't be a coincidence.
Stop making a scene here. Young Jowdy isn't here. What? Did she send you to ask for money again? Still not happy with what you've taken?
Ma. Mr. Chi, my sister's gone quiet since her return. We just wanted to check on her.
Jowdy, are you blanking your own father?
Mrs. Chi won't even care for her dad. No wonder Mr. Chi doesn't love her.
Why would a prestigious family like the Chis marry someone like her?
I heard Madam Chi was close friends with her grandmother and forced Mr. Chi to marry her.
Let me make this clear one last time. Today's my grand's birthday, knees up. Don't make it all about you. Get out.
Mr. Chi, then we'll go wish Madam Chi a happy birthday.
If you insist on making this so disgraceful, don't blame me for being ruthless. Wait. Tell your precious daughter she's had enough and needs to know when to quit. Is this your way of seducing me?
Was the Chi group built on your audacity?
Learning to talk back to your superior? 2 yuan docked this month.
Shouldn't a married man like you be more discreet? Good heavens. It just hit me. I have a husband I've never even met.
Who does she think she is? To stand by Mr. Chi?
Just a cheap gold digger. He's just toying with her. When the real Mrs. Chi returns, we'll see gold digger against homewrecker. What a spectacle.
Come in.
Chi, I'm back.
Jiang Ruoqing, when did you get back?
Got back yesterday. I was going to attend your grand's birthday party, but
You don't mean that much to me. Don't flatter yourself.
Chi.
What's going on here?
Chi, I know, this isn't how you really feel. Hate me all you want, but don't say such heartless things.
Jiang Ruoqing, you chose money and left the country. What right do you have now to say this? She's just a gold digger. What sort of Mrs. Chi is she?
Left the country. For money. So she's the legendary Mrs. Chi? I should get out of here before they silence me.
I was wrong. Give me another chance, please.
I'm already married.
I know, you don't love her. If it weren't for Grandma, you wouldn't have married her. I'm willing to wait for your divorce.
Too late. I've already found someone I like. Even if I divorce Jiang Zhaodi, it still wouldn't be your turn.
Chi, can I still work at Chi Group? I won't interfere with you and the one you love.
Do as you wish.
No one has ever dared snatch someone from me. Who's that vixen? She'd better pray. She never crosses my path.
This is too dramatic. Even soap operas wouldn't script this.
If the real Mrs. Key hadn't returned, I might have actually thought it was me.
You're so dense. Check the marriage certificate and you'll know the truth.
Who wants to keep that thing? That's just bad luck. I tossed it right after, leaving the registry office.
You're impossible. But you said Mr. Key keeps flirting with you now that his wife's back. What will you do?
What do you mean by that?
Mr. Key's handsome and wealthy with smooth charm. Could you really resist that?
Have you forgotten how he stole your man from you? A two-timing player like him. Who on earth would want him?
Jeezy, who was that beauty in Mr. Key's office earlier?
Office gossip. Mr. Key's wife has returned. Do you think it's her?
Mr. Key's personal matters aren't appropriate for office discussion.
Good morning, Mr. Key.
Let me introduce your new colleague, Zhang Ruoqing.
To celebrate my first day, dinner's on me tonight.
I have plans tonight.
Mr. Key's working hours are downright inhuman. Please don't be upset, Mrs. Key.
What? I prefer to keep this quiet. No office chatter. Understood?
Let's grab lunch.
No, why do I keep dreaming this? He's married. I'm married. Jiang Jizi. Snap out of it.
Jizi, what are you doing? Mental reset?
Had a terrifying nightmare.
These documents need Mr. Key's signature. Take them in.
I need to leave now. All these are in your hands. Please.
What kind of dream was that?
Chi, this is the proposal I made for the company's annual event in 3 months. Take a look.
Leave it there.
I stayed up multiple nights working on this proposal.
What's that to do with me? I never delayed your salary. Moreover, don't bother coming for such trivial matters.
I don't drink hot tea.
Scalded? Let me see.
I'm fine.
Show it to me. This burn looks serious. Let's go. Get it treated at the hospital.
Mr. Key, I visited the Jiangs again. Jiang Yaozu said Ms. Jiang Zhaodi hasn't returned home.
The Jiangs won't easily abandon the Qi family's influence. Only a proper cesspit could produce a woman like Jiang Zhaodi.
Mr. Key, what did you say?
An annoying woman. Let's not talk about her. How's your hand?
It's nothing serious. Doctor says a few more days of ointment, and I'll be fine.
I can't believe you managed to scald yourself making tea. Such a klutz. If you ever cook, you'll poison your husband.
Mr. Key, in all your years, you've never tasted a fist this big, have you? Ouch.
Dad, this is Yan's life-saving money. You can't take it.
Your brother needs a house. As his sister, you should help him. That daughter of yours is just a useless burden. This money should go to your brother's house.
Your brother's wedding needs a large sum. I raised you up all these years. It's time to repay me.
I'm your daughter, too.
Married daughters are off. She doesn't even carry our name. Your brother is our family's legacy.
Enough. Someone like you doesn't deserve to be called a father, or even human.
You low-life scum. Stop meddling.
Lowlife, huh? Blimey, what era did you crawl out of? You throwback? Did no one tell you how modern society works?
Since when? Are women only good for chores and begging men for money? What makes you think they deserve equality?
If you despise women so much, why steal their earnings?
My daughter can stay homeless, but my son needs a house to get married. Besides, I spent all my savings on her education. Now it's time for her to pay me back.
You made me quit after middle school and forced me to work. I collected scrap metal to fund my studies, and all my wages went to my brother. How dare you twist the truth?
Who said you could speak out of turn? What are you doing? Just my rotten luck. What else do you want?
Give her the money.
I must have sinned in my past life to bear such a disgrace. If I'd known earlier, I should have abandoned her sooner.
Haven't I done enough? Just because I'm a woman? I deserve this treatment?
It's not your fault, nor your gender's fault. Take this money, leave with your child, start a new life.
Whether you need legal aid or job hunting, contact him anytime.
Thank you.
So cool. Mr. Key, you looked like a proper hero.
Absolutely. Truth is, Chi Group has women and children's funds. Helping her was just incidental.
I truly understand her struggles. My dad was the same way. Totally old-fashioned. Even named me Zhang Zhao. My dad was the same way. Totally old-fashioned. Even named me Zhang Zhao.
Zhang Zhizi, you forgot your medicine.
Thank you, doctor.
How can you lose things so often, but not yourself?
I was just praising you. Are you asking for a beating?
Bring it on. I'll fight with one hand.
Deal? Liars or puppies. No running away.
Your hand is injured. Let me take it.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. Mr. Key specifically asked me to. Hello? Me? You did so well. Daddy will buy you a Barbie doll, okay?
Assistant Chen is married and has a kid. Maybe I misunderstood.
Jeezy, is your hand okay? It's all my fault.
It's fine. Don't worry.
As Mr. Key's assistant, you should know he's married. Shouldn't you keep some distance? You know how hard it is for women at work. A few rumors can ruin a girl's life.
Mr. Key taking me to hospital made Mrs. Key suspicious. I understand. Why is scouting a venue for the annual gala so exhausting? My feet don't even feel like my own anymore. Stupid company. Why do women have to wear these torture devices?
Go get me a pair of flats. Never mind, I'll go myself.
You're Chi's assistant. Surely you know he's married. Shouldn't you maintain some professional distance? The person Chi likes is actually Jiang Jizi,
You're here again?
new French restaurant downstairs. Care to join me?
Our relationship is strictly professional. Nothing more. If you have other intentions, then leave Chi Group.
Can't we even have a meal together?
King.
Need something from Chi?
I need Zhang Jizi, colleague's documents. Need her signature.
Jiang Jizi's not in the office. Come back later.
Understood. Since when is Zhang Jizi married? Never heard her mention it.
Who said she's married?
Jizi, her file says she's married.
I need to discuss something with Chi. I'll leave these documents on her desk for you.
Thanks, King.
Zhang Jizi, you're seducing Chi just to marry into a wealthy family? But Chi would never fall for a married woman. Chi, this is
the office. Mind your manners.
Yes, Mr. Chi. These files are for Jizi. She's nowhere to be found, so I'm dropping them off.
Leave them there.
Come on, let's grab lunch. What's wrong?
Jizi, are you married?
Yes, I am. What's the problem? A company this big shouldn't restrict married women.
That's not the issue.
What's really going on?
There are rumors going around that you seduced Mr. Key after you got married.
This is an office, not a marketplace. Keep gossiping, and you're all fired. Just baseless rumors. Don't be upset.
Don't overthink it. There's nothing between me and Mr. Chi.
I believe you, but the executive assistant role is too prone to misunderstandings. Jeezy, before this escalates, you should resign voluntarily.
Where did these absurd rumors originate from?
I've alerted the tech team to trace the anonymous email source.
Mr. Key causing trouble for you and Mrs. Key is truly regrettable. During this period, thank you for your support.
Do you know what resigning means? It means admitting to the accusation of seducing me. This circle is small. You want to get blacklisted?
But if I remain at Key Group, have you considered Mrs. Key's feelings?
We only have a marriage certificate. Nothing else exists between us. That gold-digging woman would gladly exploit any weakness to extort more money from me. Do you understand? Don't be upset by these low-life rumors. Moreover, the rumors are wrong. The mistake isn't yours. It's mine.
What?
I've got the hots for you. I've got the hots for you.
What are you doing?
Kissing you?
I told you I'm married. I have a husband.
How long have you been married?
3 years.
What's your husband's name? You've been married for 3 years, but don't even know your husband's name. If you're making excuses, at least make them believable.
This might sound unbelievable, but it's the truth. I don't even know what he looks like.
Then why keep this kind of useless man around? For decoration?
You talk as if you treat Mrs. Chi so wonderfully.
I won't approve your resignation. Moreover, I'll divorce that woman immediately, and you should hurry up and divorce your husband too.
On what grounds?
Because I'm in love with you.
Hey, stop spacing out. Give me some advice.
This is too much to take in. I'm still processing everything. Mr. Chi confessed to you.
Should I get a megaphone so everyone on this street can hear?
Jeezy, your blush is giving you away. Be honest. Are you in love with Mr. Key?
Stop teasing me. I feel like I'm cheating. It's so wrong.
Jeezy, do you really want to stay married to a stranger you've never met? Exactly. Now that you've found someone you like, be brave and go for it.
Go for it? Are you saying I should get a divorce?
Exactly. He's just a stranger you've never even seen. Do you have his number? If you're too scared, I'll text him for you.
My dad might have sent it to me. Let me check real quick.
Okay, hurry. let's get a divorce.
Zhang Zhaodi actually has a moment of clarity today. Pigs must be flying.
Meet me at the Civil Affairs Bureau.
Got it.
Mr. Key's in such high spirits.
There's actually good news. Book a table for 2 at Yayuan restaurant, then retrieve the red wine from my safe.
On it.
Wait, didn't Grandma give me a necklace earlier? Get matching jewelry for it. Never mind. I'll handle it myself. Your taste's questionable.
Congrats on finally breaking free.
But I keep feeling this phone number looks familiar somehow.
You're overthinking it. You haven't been in touch. How could you have met? To celebrate your singlehood. Let's go. I'll take you out for a nice meal.
Let's go.
Grandma, you're up early.
Come here.
I need to go out urgently. All right, what is it? Go ahead.
Why haven't you brought Jeezy home lately? Did you two have a fight?
Grandma, you like Jeezy?
Of course I do.
Then, if I bring her home to live with us, would you mind?
That sounds wonderful. Can't wait to hold my great-grandchild. I'm thrilled. Why would I be upset?
Grandma, I need to confess something. I'm divorcing Zhang Zhaodi today. I love Jeezy. I'll bring her to meet you tomorrow.
Jeezy is...
Hello?
Mr. Key, I'm waiting outside for you.
Okay, I'll be right out. Grandma, I need to go now.
Moo doesn't know Jeezy is. Zhaodi.
What are you doing here?
You're here, my granddaughter-in-law. Come sit next to me here. Good girl. Seeing how close you and Moo are, I can finally rest easy. Now I can face your late grandmother's wishes.
My grandmother?
She and I were bosom friends since childhood. We arranged your betrothal as kids from birth. When she passed early, your father sent you to the countryside. But fate has its way. You and Moo found each other again.
I can't accept this. It's too precious.
This should have been yours long ago. Blame that boy. Couldn't even recognize his own wife.
Grandma, I heard my father used my name to borrow large sums from your family. I'll repay every cent slowly.
Don't worry.
No need for that. Consider it compensation for your living expenses all these years.
I parked the car and you left. Still mad at me? I wasn't that out of line last night?
Don't bring that up so early in the morning. Besides, if we arrive at work together, it'll cause a scene.
This way, the rumors will die naturally.
Everyone already thinks Ro King is Mrs. Key. I won't embarrass her like this. Also, I don't want people saying, I got into Chi group through connections.
Fine. You're in charge.
Stop joking around.
Zhang Zhaodi, hiding for so long won't help. I still found you. I have a son now. As his aunt, you should give a welcome gift.
After 3 years, I thought you'd have some shame. Turns out, you're getting bolder.
Zhang Zhaodi, you bear the Zhang name, but your future children won't inherit it. Only my son can carry on the Jiang family lineage. What's wrong with supporting him?
Society would be better off if your inferior genes ended the bloodline.
You?
This slap is payback for hitting me as a child. And this one is from Mom, who died for you. She gave her life for yours. How can you face her now?
Key power got you feeling untouchable? I'll make sure you learn respect.
What gives you the nerve to harass Mrs. Key at our headquarters?
Mr. Key, this is a misunderstanding. I just wanted to catch up with my sister. I'm leaving now.
All these years, you've used her name to line your pockets. Last chance. Stay away from her.
Understood.
They say, home is where happiness lives. Why can't I feel any of that love?
From now on, Grandma and I are your family.
I'm heading to work now. Come by later, okay?
We're legally married, not having an affair. Besides, I have a business trip tomorrow. You won't see me for 3 days.
Perfect. Peace and quiet at last. Go on your trip already. You're such a clingy pest.
Jiang Jizi, I trusted you so much before. Why would you betray me and do such things?
What did I do?
There were rumors at work. You seduced Qi. I didn't believe them. But now the evidence is right in front of me. How can I trust you now?
Honestly...
Jiang Jizi? Due to your misconduct, you're fired. You're fired.
Me? Acted inappropriately?
How can you say that? I heard you're married. Then be more careful with your conduct. Don't embarrass yourself and drag others down.
Manager Lin, no need to be so harsh. Jizi didn't mean it. Blame it on Qi being too outstanding.
Jiang Jizi, if you have any sense of shame, leave Qi Group now.
She's clearly not involved with Qi Mu. Why didn't she explain when I misunderstood before? Manager Lin, I'm Mr. Key's assistant. Even if you fire me, he must approve.
Ms. Jiang can decide on such a minor matter.
Is that so? Why?
Don't be naive. She's Mrs. Qi. Think Mr. Qi would defy his wife for you?
How do you know she's Mrs. Key? How can you be sure she's Mrs. Key?
Are you suggesting it was you, huh? I've seen plenty of girls like you who rely on their youth and looks to chase wild fantasies.
Mr. Lin, your stereotypes are downright disrespectful.
I showed you some kindness, and you took it too far. Fine, since you insist on waiting for Mr. Key, don't blame me when you're embarrassed. Jiang Jizi has a point. Let's wait until Mr. Key returns and hear his opinion first.
Jizi, don't let me down again. Understood?
She's playing the innocent card. A bit too much.
Oh, by the way, earlier when we discussed team building activities, any suggestions?
Team building? I heard Mr. Key's villa is huge. Why don't we go there?
This isn't your place to speak. However, we're genuinely curious to see Mr. Key's mansion.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Sure thing. When I'm free, I'll show you around.
You won't stop until you hit a wall?
What? Team building?
Exactly. Great news, everyone. Our team building in 3 days will be held at Mr. C's luxury villa.
They say Mr. Key's estate has a swimming pool. King, is that true?
Don't be so provincial. A pool is nothing. I heard there's even a private stable.
Wow. King, you must show us the highlight.
We'll all go. Everyone will be present.
No problem. Luckily, the door was open. Grandma's out again. Otherwise, I'd be mortified.
Madam.
What's wrong? I brought some colleagues over to hang out. You can go about your business.
Enjoy yourself, madam.
What a massive villa.
King, you're practically my polar opposite, the poster child for success.
Make yourselves comfortable. I'll get everyone some snacks and drinks.
Such trivial matters don't require your attention. Why are you just standing there? No sense of initiative at all. Hurry up.
Me? I'm not a servant.
Want to serve the Chi family? You're not even qualified. Move it.
Strange. Why does Jizi know this house so well?
These cookies are absolutely divine.
Because I've got such a sweet tooth, my dear Chi went through the trouble of hiring a 5-star hotel pastry chef just for me. If you like them, take some home with you.
Ms. Zhang, I'm so envious of you. Mr. Chi is handsome, wealthy, and completely devoted to you.
Being too handsome can be troublesome. He attracts too much attention, always causing me headaches.
Keep acting.
It seems Mrs. Chi genuinely despises Zhang Jizi. If I can get rid of Zhang Jizi, a promotion should be guaranteed. Can't blame Mr. Chi entirely. It's those scheming people with ulterior motives shamelessly chasing after him.
Are you talking about me?
I didn't mention any names. You're quick to assume it's you. Feeling guilty?
Since we're finally here, in this huge mansion, why just stand around? Let's explore the garden.
Exactly. Mr. Lin, what's this about? We're here to have fun. Why bring up unpleasant matters?
Ms. Zhang, you're kind-hearted, but I don't tolerate nonsense.
Let's wait until Chi returns to discuss this. Your public accusations will ruin Jizi's reputation.
King, did you study acting overseas? So convincing. I almost feel sorry for you.
Jizi, what are you saying?
Zhang Jizi, Ms. Zhang's trying to help you. Don't push your luck.
Enough. I can't take this anymore. Yes, I seduced Chimu. Happy now?
Did you all hear that? Zhang Jizi admitted it herself. How dare a homewrecker be so self-righteous? I've never met someone as shameless as you.
Zizi, are you insane?
Jizi, don't make such reckless claims. You're still young. If this gets out, how will you face others?
Ms. Zhang, you're too kind-hearted. That's why Zhang Jizi bullies you like this. Someone this shameless doesn't deserve your respect.
We're all women here. Women already face enough challenges. Why make it harder for each other? Jizi, if you just stay away from Chi from now on, I promise no damaging rumors will spread.
No need.
Ms. Jiang's doing you a favor, offering you a way out. Don't mistake kindness for weakness.
But why is me seducing Chimu shameless?
What? What did you just say? Mr. Chi and Ms. Jiang are meant to be. You're just a homewrecker. How dare you ask why?
Chimu and I are legally married. So, you got a problem with me seducing my husband?
Zhang Jizi, are you out of your mind? If you're Mrs. Qi, I'll eat this table.
That's too pricey. Eat this?
Either works.
Fine. I'll wait.
What proof you got? You're Mrs. Qi.
Darn it. Marriage certificate's long gone.
Well, speak up. See? No evidence, yet still spouting nonsense. In all your years, have you ever seen such a carry-on?
Guess I overestimated you. She's no Zhang Zhaodi. Enough, Jizi. Stop this charade.
Yeah, Jizi. Keep this up, and you'll only embarrass yourself.
Embarrassed? If she had an ounce of shame, she wouldn't pull such stunts.
I have matters to attend to. I should head back.
Let me remind you, if any of you want to stay at Qi Group, cut ties with Zhang Jizi immediately.
Mr. Lin, are you overstepping your authority here?
Bad company corrupts good morals. I'm teaching the youngsters to stay away from people with ill intentions.
Jizi, I'm sorry. I can't lose this job.
What about you? State your position.
From now on, I'll cut all ties with Jizi.
Well, now I see what people mean when they say someone's hiding behind someone's skirts. Too bad. Your backer won't last much longer.
Zhang Jizi, stop daydreaming. This is my final warning. Get out of the Qi residence now.
Jizi, stop being stubborn. Just leave.
What if I refuse?
If you stay, don't blame me for throwing you out myself. Out, get out.
Who gave you the nerve to cause trouble in my home? Who gave you the nerve to act recklessly in my home?
Mr. Qi, I just wanted to remove the homewrecker, ruining your marriage from this household.
Qi, let me explain later. Please send them away first.
Why wait to explain? Got something to hide?
Mr. Qi, Zhang Jizi confessed to seducing you. For Qi Group's honor, we must expel her immediately. It's the wisest solution.
Weren't you returning tomorrow?
I missed you too much. Finished work early to come back to you.
Mr. Qi?
I plan to announce this at the gala, but given the misunderstanding, I'll clarify now. Zhang Jizi is my wife of 3 years. She's my wife of 3 years.
Zhang Jizi is your wife.
What? Need me to prove it? Convinced now?
Yeah, absolutely. Zhang Jizi is naturally stunning. With extraordinary grace, you're a perfect match made in heaven.
That performance deserves a standing ovation.
A little time apart makes you appreciate each other more. We won't intrude further. We'll take our leave.
Wait. Didn't you swear you'd eat the table if I turned out to be Mrs. Qi? Bon appetit.
I was just joking, Mrs. Qi.
This isn't a joke.
What's going on? Speak.
Zhang Ruoqing. You're not Mr. Qi's wife. Why did you lie about that?
So that's the truth. Zhang Ruoqing, you've harmed my wife. Pack your things and leave the company. Leave the company.
Qi, have you forgotten all the past we shared?
Between you and me, there's nothing worth remembering. Shall I call security to escort you out now?
How can you love this woman who married you for your money?
I spend my husband's money. What's it to you?
You wretch.
Since you want this humiliation, don't blame me for being ruthless.
Qi, I'll never bless your union. Every day I'll curse this woman to die a horrible death.
What did you say?
If you want to waste time obsessing over me, be my guest.
Get out. And you, pack your things and get lost.
Mr. Key, I was a fool not to see it. Please give me another chance.
You're the HR manager for Chi Group, and instead of guiding the company, you're just pandering to opportunists. With people like you in charge, this place will rot from within. Get out. And the rest of you.
They're struggling workers. Let's drop it.
Since Jeezy's pleading for you, I'll let it slide this time.
Thank you, Jeezy. No, thank you, Mrs. Chi.
Don't call me that. That makes my skin crawl. Treat me as a regular colleague. You missed quite the show while you were away earlier.
Saw this during my business trip. Do you like it?
I do.
The wedding ring is yours. But you still owe me something.
What?
Wedding photos.
Who takes wedding photos 3 years after marriage? Let's forget it.
How can we give up? When our children grow up, they'll want to see our wedding photos. Should we say we never had any?
What baby? Who said I'd have a baby with you?
We need several children. I love kids, but too many would be chaotic. This is so awkward. This can wait until next week's meeting.
Are you crazy? They can hardly manage on your wages. That's too much.
So you agree to have my baby? Pay a deposit first.
What deposit?
Soon I'll get to become a great grandma. Keep going.